From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. The Dodgers attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Markakis. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base.
Hit pretty well out to deep center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Munson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
This is line to left. Well, this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half. Hyunjin Ryu starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties.
Leading off for the Braves. Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in for the Braves, number 13, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
First baseman, number 5.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, fouled away. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 0-1 count and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jock Peterson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Jock Peterson.
First delivery to him on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Max Munson.
Now batting, Max Munson.
Play ball. He's out.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. And now pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Center fielder number 27, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
Hit out towards second. Barehanded for 1. On to Freeman, and they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bellinger at third with 2 away. Short, hit hard. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He came.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte. 3. Your attention, please. Introducing to the pitcher review, number 55, Russell Martin. Now pitching for the Braves.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Drilled on the ground to short. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
In now, Max Munson to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
The batter, number 14.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. It was a single for him.
Let's play ball.
Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
It doesn't look very promising.
Play ball.
Hitting for the Braves.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Flowers is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The Dodgers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Verdugo waits on it, and that retires the side. 1 left. Shane Carlisle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next for the Dodgers, Joe Kelly.
Leading off for the Dodgers, pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
They teach kids the same thing they teach pros here. When the ball is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Digging in and looking.
Play ball.
The next at bat for Atlanta, number 13. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder, number 13.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on straight.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Number 13 was sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. From the stretch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes on 0-2. Line hard to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger moves over. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Ryan McCann. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Verdugo is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Hyunjin Ryu earned his 9th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now.